Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Yes, we are back for another live, and I'm super, super excited about this. I'm going to be sharing with you three story ideas that can get your brand, your business, your product, your service featured right now this month. Okay. So before we dive into that, let me introduce myself for those of you that may not know who I am. Maybe you just popped into the group. Maybe you just happened to scroll on Facebook or scroll on YouTube. My name is Lindsay Walker. I'm a publicist. I work with entrepreneurs just like you who are ready to amplify their voices in the marketplace. For the past 10 years, my company and I have been working to get clients featured in everywhere from Essence to Forbes, the New York Times, and more. The list just goes on. And again, I am super, super excited to chat with you today about how to get your brand featured using these three story ideas. Now, I want you guys to do me a favor. Go ahead and bear with me because I am going to see if a few of you can join me right now. If you happen to be live with us inside of the Facebook group, okay? And if you're not a part of the pitch print, you can click the description box below. The link is there to our Facebook group. It's our private group where I go live at least once a week, sharing different tips and tools and resources about how to get featured and how to become a thought leader and an expert in your industry, okay? So, let me take a breath. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. So here's the thing about getting featured. You have to make sure that you are capturing the media's attention, right? Capturing the media's attention. So what is it that you have to share with the world about your brand, about your business, and about your story? And then identify who the key players are in your industry. So that's on different podcasts, on different social media platforms, on YouTube, on, in magazines, podcasts, various publications that your audience reads, okay? So we need to figure out who these people are, right? And then where you fit in the grand scheme of getting on their radar to become the thought leader, okay? So for instance, when I got my client featured in the New York Times, we had already secured press for her in various places. And that's a nugget for some of you before we get into today's session. Excuse me, you guys. That's a nugget for some of you as we get into today's session. You got to start where you are and grow from there. When it comes to getting media attention, you have to start with where you are and grow from there. So if you've never gotten featured, but you're like, I want to get in the New York Times, see if you can get featured locally first. If you've never gotten featured, but you're like, okay, well, I want to get in Essence or Black Enterprise, whatever your dream publication is, see if you can write a contributing article, and that way you're getting your name out there, right? You're becoming more visible in the marketplace. And so number one, that leads me to my first point. The number one story idea that you can share that can get your business featured this month is it's National Black Business Month. Okay, it's National Black Business Month. And so if you're pitching an outlet, make sure that you remind them and you let them know, hey, I'm a Black business owner. This is who I am as a creative. This is who I am as an author. Excuse me, y'all. This is who I am as a creative. This is who I am as an author. And this is what I have to share with you and your audience for National Black Business Day. Why is this important? There's a resource, and this is the nugget. There's a resource called nationaldaycalendar.com. nationaldaycalendar.com. It lists out all of the different current story angles for the month, for the week, for the year. Go check it out. Go check it out because you never know what day it is. There's been like National Watermelon Day that just passed, right? There's been, of course, National Black Business Day, National Book Lovers Day. So you never know what national days or trends that may come about that are a fit for you and your business to talk about. And so that's one way that you can get featured this month. If you are a Black creative, and you can share your story about how you were able to build, how you were able to grow, what's some insights, what are some key takeaways, what are some key lessons, but you want to put yourself out there. Number two, the number two story idea that you can utilize to get featured this month is think about some fall trends within your business. Whether we want to accept it or not, you guys, the fall is coming up. It's literally right around the corner. Okay, it's right around the corner, and people are looking for new news that's relevant, that's timely. And of course, if you start talking about fall fashion, pumpkin spice, things of that nature, and you tie that in, or better yet, thinking of a story idea like how to prepare your brand for recession during the holidays. Recession is something that, whether again we like it or not, the media is talking about, and because they're talking about it, we want to be in the forefront of their minds as they're talking about it. Okay, we want to be in the forefront of their minds as they are talking about these things. So make sure that you're paying attention to some fall trends. Make sure that you're paying attention to what are people currently doing right now. People from families to parents, children, educators, everyone is preparing to go back to school. How can you tie in what your business, your services, your products are currently doing for like a back to school thing or a fall thing? This is how you want to think. This is how you remain relevant in the industry, no matter what industry it is. Okay, this is how you remain relevant in the industry. You want to make sure that you are being consistent and showing up and putting yourself in spaces where you are positioned as the expert. Okay, you want to make sure that you are showing up in spaces where you are positioned as the expert. So the first thing we talked about is that it's National Black Business Month. The second thing we talked about is talking about some fall trends, like what's currently going on, what's about to happen over the next 2 or 3 months. The third thing that you can utilize to get featured this month is your personal brand story. Your personal brand story. So you want to think about this. When you are approaching the media, you're not just going to do it like a one size fits all type of thing. You're going to identify outlets that would be a fit. So if you are in the beauty industry, you're going to reach out to those in the beauty industry, right? If you are in fashion, you're going to reach out to those in fashion. If you are in business, you're going to reach out to like your Forbes, your Insider, right? So you want to make sure that you're positioning yourself. So this is why I say the third way that you can get featured is to share your personal brand story. Let people know why you started. Let them know why you started in your business. Let them know what it is that you bring to the table. Let them know what it is that you have to share with their audience. Like, what is it that you have to share with the current audience? Because you always want to give the media something to talk about. And not only do you want to give the media something to talk about, but you also want to make sure that they understand the value that you bring to the table. Another nugget, make sure that the media understands the value that you bring to the table. So here is the story idea that I'm pitching. I'm pitching 5 ways that you can survive the recession. And the reason why I think this is important is because I know that your audience is full of investors and business owners and XYZ, whatever the publication is looking for, right? So you want to share your expertise and why that would be a fit to them. You want to share your expertise and why that would be a fit. So why that would be a fit to the audience, why it would be a fit to the editor. What is it that you have to share that's like, you know what? We never thought about it that way. Let me go ahead and do this article with you. That's how you want people to think. right? So hopefully these 3 story ideas and angles have just helped to jog what you could potentially be featured in the media for, and then how you can go about being a consistent part, okay, a consistent part of the media. Okay, so think about how you can constantly bridge the gap between audiences, magazines, publications that can get you in front of your ideal customer. That is what getting featured in the media is all about. Okay, that's what getting featured in the media is all about. So I hope that you guys have found this helpful. I hope that, again, you were able to listen in and you got something that you're able to utilize as a takeaway for your brand and for your business, and not just getting featured this month, but remembering that publicity is a longevity game. So it's not just about this month, it's about how can I grow over time? How can my visibility grow? How can my consistency grow? How can my publicity grow so that I can get featured in the media over and over and over again? That is what we want. That is what I want for you. So if you want to reach out to me, feel free to do so. I'm on Instagram at Lindsay A. Walker. That's LINDSEYA Walker. Also, again, check in here with us inside of our private Facebook group, The Pitch Print. And also feel free to check out our website. We are at www.walkerassociatemediagroup.com. You can fill out an application to work with me inside of our VIP day. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next live. Bye, everybody.